be getting back on our way of things here as St. Clair Saints get a little bit of a redo to start off this match.
Yes, so it does look like they're going to be doing almost the same exact thing right here as we see Dawson, aka Lavelle, and Sauce doing the same exact play. Got Meathead with the blood once again onto Sauce right there. We see Brandon in the hill. Dawson actually doesn't see him. Dawson actually not going to go down. Almost able to get those spawns here. We see Sauce in the hard point. Now, this is actually really good for St. Clair. As we were getting some points, we see Sauce coming on the flank, Priestley in the hill.
Yeah, Sauce in a great position there. It was amazing for him to get behind. If only he was able to come cruisy there. Now, this little position on top of that table, so valuable for this hill. And even on Search and Destroy, if we see this map on Search and Destroy as well. But there are some good wall bangs for Brandon as Lavelle comes in there and cleans up the second. Now, the hill in control of St. Clair Saints. But the big thing, like you said, Concordia has P2 control. St. Clair going to have to break through.
Yes, this is very dangerous right now. As we do see someone get picked from the side of St. Clair. But we see that number 2, number 3, and number 1 player try and push out for these spawns. We do see 2 players from Concordia spawn out. Now, Concordia is going to give up this hard point, try and just run back. But we see number 5, number 3, and number 2 all in gunfights right there. Brandon able to get one in the point, get some time. We see a good lead coming right now. And now this point, we do see Concordia actually spawn out right now. Concordia is spawning all the way out, and this can be a money hill for St. Clair. Brandon just going to stay in this point.
He knows the player's there.
Brandon going to get another one. Starting off 4-1 on a 4 streak. And now, if you guys are new to this game, well, not necessarily new, but streaks are allowed into this tournament right here.
Yeah, and honestly, one thing I want to point out right now is Brandon and Lavelle firing on all cylinders right now. You see Brandon 4-2, Lavelle 6-3, and Lavelle currently on a 4 streak, and he's about to come behind some more players. Huge plays for Lavelle, as you know, we're getting ready for that P3 hill that is going to be underneath the plane this time. Sauce going off, and the boys over at St. Clair Saints are looking good. And they have all the kills they need to come in here and clean this one out. So now all they have to do, get a little bit more mid-map control. Lavelle going to try to get a little bit aggressive here on the construction, but unable to do so. And now just like that, St. Clair leading by 50 on a P3, and they do have control of the hill. So that everything is going in favor for them as now 2 players fall. Meathead actually going off with that one, but Brandon going to be there coming behind to shut him down.
Yeah, so at this point, it's really going to be almost a back and forth point if St. Clair can play this really well. Right now, they're getting fragged out, which we do not like to see. But, Brandon looking to come get this plane control, as we were talking about earlier. This plane control is really everything right now. He's going to kind of try and just go for some time right here, as we see. Now, St. Clair only in the lead by 16 points right here. As we're about to get into the next rotation, we have 3 players stacked up from St. Clair. This is Sauce right here, about to be in a gunfight with Meathead. And,
now big things here I want to point out for St. Clair. Like we said, plane control, so big. And one of the big reasons due to that is because of, you have P1 and P3, P1 in the plane, P3 under the plane. It's so huge because even then, plane control helps you on the other hills, but it also helps you, secure the hills that are actually on plane. St. Clair are going to continue to rack up their points as Saucendo, Lavelle, Brandon, all the players are firing out right now and just going completely, doing their jobs. Big plays in here from Brandon, especially now with 55 seconds on hill, 8-6. Beautiful plays. You're going to see Saucendo. He's actually going to slay out. His shots are just connecting. Priestley going to find 2. And just like that, I mean, it's getting tougher and tougher for Concordia as you go on, as the boys over at St. Clair clearly outdoing them in slaying power.
Yeah, so this is actually really good. We see Sauce on a 6-3 right now. Starting off, I think he was like 2 positive or something. Now he's almost double positive. 44 seconds in the hill. We like to see that. And we see Priestley ends up getting a double kill, which we like to see that. And to be honest, he is using the Krieg. I think since it's such a big map, that he will be using that. But we should be able to see him using a sub, which I am definitely excited to see Priestley using a sub on this game. As we see someone from Concordia was trying to get spawns, not able to get spawns. We see this lead going up to 100 now for St. Clair right here. Priestley with some nice shots right there.
Yeah, well,
get one also.
One thing I want to point out, the Krieg is so fast shooting that is almost like an SMG AR mix to me, kind of. like the Krig is so scary because A, it shoots so fast, and B, the recoil on it is nowhere near what you'll see from an AK-74U or from an MP5 or whatever other SMG you may want to see. But yeah, like I said, the recoil nowhere near it. And, that's going to be hard from Udangami because he should have really had that player clean up a lot sooner. But now you're going to see P1 rotate back to the new rotation. After the first set of rotations, you're going to see St. Clair leading 175-50. And that will provide them a 125-point advantage. And they are looking amazing in this one. And they should have no problems now finishing this one out and cleaning it up.
Yeah, so we do see everyone positive right here. And as you're talking about the Craig, what people realize, and I know I did this before, I used the XM4 in an Apes lobby, what we call, and I just wanted to use it because of last year that that was almost the meta, and the M4 and the MP5. So I pulled one out, and then I started seeing more people pull them out. The recoil on this game for the XM4 is harder than the Krig, meaning it moves more than the Krig, obviously. But it definitely does. It shoots even faster than the Krig.
Its kill time is quicker than the Krig. It's just harder to control their shots is basically what you're getting at, right? So M4, a little bit harder of a gun to learn and to get used to. However, when used right and when used correctly, it can be a very, very powerful gun. Same with the AK-74U. You're going to have a little bit more recoil on that gun, but when you can hit shots from a distance and accurately, it is so huge. Priestley will snap on a cruisy there. But you're seeing Concordia, they're making a little bit of a comeback, doing the best they can, making things a little bit more even. But that nade from Brandon going to clean up Siri. And the St. Clair Saints are just looking like they can break hills so easily. Maybe they should work on their rotations a little bit more rather than just slaying out. Like, they definitely have the upper hand in slaying, but if they can combine that with their good rotations, whatever it may be, they could easily have this game, maybe even done by now. It's just like, if you can get on that hill quicker, if you can rotate with 10-15 seconds left on the previous hard point and still slay out like that, you should be completely dominating in a complete dominant fashion.
And yeah, that's for sure. As we see, everyone is positive on the St. Clair side right here, which everyone's got almost
free sauce. Oh my god,
free sauce and Brandon having over 1 minute each, and Dawson just getting those spawns for the team, is really contributing to the game, as we will see if St. Clair can 100-point club Concordia University here.
Yeah, and I agree completely. I mean, it's just so tough for Concordia right here. But like when another team is just straight up has a better gun skill than you, it's really hard to win that map. You have to do a lot to outsmart them, and it being so early in the season, it's quite a difficult task. As Priestley just searching for this player, he's got to really know he's right to his left now. He's unable to find him. He doesn't want to get too aggressive on that though, but needless to say, he will actually find him and connect with the shots there. Now that's to secure him more hill time, and he just continues to pop off with that SMG. Like you said, 27-15 right now with 1:45 in hill. Priestley is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, so we actually do see Concordia getting to the hill right now. They need 5 more points to not get a 100-point club. I think they are going to get it. But, it is 100 almost 30-point lead right now for St. Clair, which they can take their time on this to break it. They only need 14 more seconds. As we see, Sauce gets 1. Sauce is able to get 2.
In Lavelle. But yeah, Brandon one on cruising now as well. And this provides St. Clair the advantage. If they can hold this one off, they will secure here. You're going to see Concordia waiting for a good team push and organized, clean, slate there. As Priestley going to push up on one. Will he find the second? No, he will not, as Udangami able to clean him up. Now, Saucendo going to get pushed up from Udangami, and he's just playing. Udangami playing a great position here, just at least contesting the hill or delaying it to make St. Clair able to win off that. So that was his job. But St. Clair, I think they take this here. Nathan, they take this here.
That's the kill. That's right there. Map 1 go to St. Clair right here. Well played by St. Clair Saints, as I think everyone, once again, did go positive on that map right here.
Yeah, 100%. All those players did go positive. One player to highlight there, Priestley, coming out of the gate strong, starting on this hard point here, playing with that SMG in hand, like you were saying. And, he just played so well with that. I believe he had 30 kills. We're going to see the scoreboard here in a sec to really get a final breakdown. But Priestley, looking amazing. Lavelle really doing a good job of opening up hills and clearing out some positions for rotations, whatever it may be. doing a good job there with his AR. And if the boys can keep it up, moving on to the search and destroy, I believe they will have a good shot in the next one as well, considering the fact that they just outslayed Concordia there in that hard point, right? And search and destroy, you rely a lot more on kill power, your slang, whatever it may be. So St. Clair gonna have a good upper hand here going into this next one. I'm predicting a 6-2 in favor of St. Clair.
I like that prediction. And yeah, that was really good. We saw Priestley, was the top fragger almost, I think, every game for MW in that game. So it's nice to see him top fragger first game on. That's what it's used to. Just the slaying power of him and his gun skill is insane, no matter what gun it really is. And yeah, heading off to the search and destroy. So what I have realized in this game of playing it for this long is if someone's in a 1v2 or a 1v3 situation, if they are able to pick their gunfights, meaning they can get a one-on-one gunfight with another player, let's say if it's a 1v3 3 times, they have a better chance of winning that.
100%.
When you put a guy like Priestley into a one-on-one gunfight, he's not really going to necessarily lose it that much. It's a very little chance. So if you put a guy in a 1v2 gunfight, you're mainly going to lose that because you got two players shooting at you. So I would like to see if someone can clutch up like a 1v3, a 1v4, some of that. My prediction, I'm going to have to go the same as you, 6-2, depending on how Concordia plays it right here. Are they going to play it really slow? Because I know in this game, when people tend to play really, really slow and get a first blood, it changes everything. It is so hard if a team is going to try and hunt down another team. So I'm excited to see this, really.
Agreed completely, Nathan. You cannot be more right there on the, whether it be the 1v2s, 1v3s, so much more difficult to win those gunfights. Even if you have a better player playing against two worse players, and a 1v2, those two worst players are still up on the upper hand, right? Like, you can completely get pinched. The amount of skill it takes to kill one player, flick around, hit your shots right away, while already being shot at, and kill them is just ridiculous, like you were saying. What you want to do, pick off those single gunfights, like you said, work them one by one. It's a lot easier to win 3 1v1s than 1v3. Less in your workload at a time, spread them out, able to do all the job at once. But all the players are in the lobby, and game 2 is now going to be underway, and this will be search and destroy on Miami. Oh boy, you don't see Miami every day, Nathan, and I'm interested to see search and destroy Miami. It's not bad. You see the B site's a lot more like, a closed site, close angles, but then you go over to the A site, and it is a completely open site that you can be seen from a sniper angles like crazy by. So I'm really excited to see if we get some sniper action in this game.
Yeah, so we do have, so this map's going to be a fight for piano, which we call that room that, everyone just died in right there where the first blood was. That is a fight for piano, which is called, we're gonna be seeing a lot of slang right there as Dawson gonna try and get a trade, not gonna be able to. And wow, fast round by Concordia right there. They didn't even have to push the site. But yeah, it's mainly gonna be who can get control of what's called, like I said, piano right there.
Yeah, agreed completely. A lot of these maps, whether it be hard points or search and destroy control, there's usually power points on the map. This one being piano, like you said. You done got me are opening this one up very well. St. Clair, they got 2 picks there. But, you're going to see that's going to be Siri and You Done Got Me, the players staying alive there and keeping their names to themselves. And now you're going to see St. Clair on the offensive side of things. Let's see if they can turn things around here a little bit as they go for the plant. You're actually going to see the bomb carrier. That is going to be Sausendo, and he's going to be running around trying to hit B site a little bit more from the side as the other players focus some more attention on the front of things and just trying to get a pick here. You're only going to see Siri over there on the other side of the point, and Brandon opens things up on You Done Got Me, and that is a good player to shut down right away considering he was the player 2-0 from last round. Now let's see if they can continue to develop with that and get some more picks.
Yeah, now that was a really good play there that Sauce called out. He put some shots into him and called out to Brandon. That was top piano. As we see, Meathead in, Cruzy going to be getting 2. So now it makes it a 2v3 for the Saints right here. I think Brandon sees Meathead not able to get the pick on him. Makes him very weak. So we see Dawson and Brandon right here. Dawson just gets double teamed as you see Brandon in a 1v3. Now let's see if Brandon can regroup, just try and take all. Oh no, he cannot. I was gonna say, oh, 1v1 gunfights right there. I was stumbling on my words for a bit as I was watching the game, but that's another win from Concordia University.
Yeah, and if you're from the second Concordia, you can't really ask for much better than that. 3 players still up. Like, yeah, they only got really 1 pick there. Concordia looking good on the Miami search and destroy, and that really makes me to believe that this Miami search is Concordia's map pick. Just through the straight fact that they know what angles they want to play, they know how they're doing, and a lot of these teams don't practice Miami as much of, let's say, Gary, Checkmate, Raid, whatever it may be. The Miami is one of the less practiced maps, and Concordia really might have a niche map here working on that. But Brandon going to get stuck with Meathead Semtex right away. Not a good start for the St. Clair Stains to open this one up. Now let's see if Priestley can answer back. He's going to get some shots. He's looking for Meathead there on the cross. He knows both these players are here. Let's see if Priestley can find any of these kills. He's going to get some shots down. So Sendo finds one on a cruisy, but you done got me. Going to be right there to answer back. Now 3-1 in this matchup with the bomb in hand. 2v3 this round in favor of Concordia. Let's see if Priestley and Saucendo can turn it up. Priestley going to get shot at, and he will fall as well, all onto Saucendo. 1v3. What can he do? He will take out the bomb carrier. That is bomb down. He's going to lay down, play his life a little bit. Make sure no one's coming there through those doors. No one there. Now, 1v2. Meathead and Siri, but Meathead going to be the man to push this in a B and try to get the bomb down, but I think Saucendo is very aware of that. 25 seconds remaining, and oh my god, Meathead and Siri decide to take this one off and take it to the A-bomb site. Really, oh, never mind. No, he's going right back up and planting a B. Really decent, interesting play. Saucendo, he's going to decide to push out of here soon, I believe. He's going to notice that bomb down. He's going to try to get the kill, but the other players watching over the bomb planter, and needless to say, Concordia will find their 3rd round and clean up St. Clair Saints for the 3rd time in a row. St. Clair really going to have to change up the strat here if they want to get something going.
Yeah, and that kind of our predictions gone out the window right there.
Yeah, I don't want to hear it. It's all right, but like I said, we don't really know who picks or who bans what kind of set of map. You're going to see Concordia, they're most likely pick this map. At least from the way they're playing it, from the way I see it right now, Concordia, I can almost guarantee they pick this map, I feel like.
Yeah, so as we do see Priestley starting off 0-3 on this map, looking to have a better map right here, which is no problem. In that van, I think actually Brandon got stuck last round for, on that van. I think Meathead did throw a nade from that van right there as on top. As we see, St. Clair is opting to go to this B site with 2 players from Concordia here. See, Priestley, can he get the first blood? Knows where You Done Got Me is there.
Oh, he tries to get the nade. Oh, he got him.
Sauce is actually able to get him right there. As we see, another 2v3 for the Saints right here. Brandon able to get onto this bomb, but unfortunately, Sauce has the bomb. So you see Brandon not able to pick off Meathead, and I think they're just going to try and go for a pick right here. Just get out.
They actually saw Brandon rotating off that bomb, so that intel's got to be in Concordia's hands. They had Brandon on the bomb site, and they didn't plant it there. So if you are Concordia here, you got to at least know you're going to see number 4. That's going to be Siri. He's going to be the man watching the cross over to A, making sure no players can sneak along through there. Now they're going to try to make a little bit of an advance towards B. But consistently throughout this game, we have seen players from Concordia holding these back sites and watching these top stairs, sorry. If you are St. Clair, you cannot keep trying to break through those stairs. You're going to lose these gunfights 90% of the time. Look at this. Meathead. Perfect, excellent angle here to just continue to sit here behind this dumpster, hold this angle. It is nearly impossible for the players at the top of the stairs there to clean up that kill.
Yeah, so and then we have a nice little double chow at the end there onto Sauce right there. And that makes it 4-0 for Concordia right here against the Saints. We'll see if the Saints can, turn it up right here. They're on defense, so they don't have to rush anything. They could honestly give them full control of the map. Concordia setups on defense are just, really good, as they do have like 3 people that can adjust and come to this B bomb if they do need help, if they get that call from help, which is really important here, as Brandon going to be trying to get this piano control right here.
Lavelle going to be the player sitting over there near the A site. Now, the push from Concordia could come every second. If you are the St. Clair boys here, don't get so aggressive. Like, you see Priestley way up here. You see Saucendo way up there at the top of the stairs. Like, if you look at Concordia strats, they play back and wait for St. Clair to make a play. And that's all you have to do really on the defense side of things. Yes, it's okay to apply some pressure sometimes, but you don't want to apply so much pressure to screw yourself. And I really feel like it's been backfiring for St. Clair a lot throughout this game. Now, clearly, as Concordia takes the 4-0 lead, but Lavelle opens things up, getting a first blood, turning it from a 4v3, and that's exactly the kind of momentum you need from St. Clair. If you are a St. Clair fan, you're going to see the rest of the players look like they're rotating off to A, or at least challenging a different point on the B bomb site. Now, will Priestley find some players cross here? We will get a couple tags on a Cruzy. Siri there as well. And there, he actually will connect with Cruzy's head. And that will be now a 4v2. Looking good for the boys over at St. Clair. Very little time to plant the bomb if you are from the side Concordia. No time to plant the bomb as St. Clair cleans it up in a flawless round, putting them on the board. Now a 4-1 match.
Yeah, so that was really important there. As we saw Dawson able to get that first blood, you know, and I feel like that was the main important thing right there, as the information he has that he sees them backing off of the site is just really important. And same with Priestley here, able to get 2 this round. It was just really important, and Concordia was left just out rotating in the open, not being able to get undercover or do anything like that. So we see Sauce.
No.
And
you got connection interrupted too?
Yeah, sees connection interrupted.
Yeah, this isn't great. I mean, we might have to rehost lobby here, which means Concordia needs only 2. Yep. Lobby dropped. We're coming back to us here. Now,
Yep.
4-1 game. You're going to see this match not restarted, but it's going to be started from 4-1, I believe, right?
Yeah, so it shouldn't get started as a forfeit because, you know, the pros, they don't just do that. You know, in some websites such as Game Battles, Checkmate Gaming, they're going to forfeit that map, but we're talking about like amateurs and professionals, where we take the rules from professionals mainly. You're not just gonna, you know, you're not just gonna forfeit the whole entire map. You're just gonna restart it from 4-1, which was the last round, which, you know, it could come in clutch really for St. Clair, give them the momentum that they need, and all in all, hopefully able to win this map, bring it in, sweep Concordia right here.
Yeah, 100%. I couldn't agree more. The one thing that is St. Clair's little advantage here is that Concordia is not at match point yet. So, you know, at least St. Clair has a little bit of wiggle room to at least lose 1 round. But needless to say, they have a lot of work to do. They have to win 5 rounds, where Concordia only needing to win 2. So, big difference going into this matchup here coming up. Continuing this matchup here against Concordia on this Search and Destroy map here. St. Clair looking a lot stronger in the respawn side of things than Concordia, but Concordia looking great in the S&D. They know what to hold. They know their angles. They know when to get aggressive. They know when to play slow. Whatever it may be, they are doing it right.
Yeah, so like I said, before this game, if one team is trying to hunt for kills and one team is playing it slow, once that team that is playing it slow gets the first blood, it will be easier for them to play. And I feel like that is what St. Clair is doing right now, as we see them, you know, they're rushing piano, yes, but they're also rushing near the garage side of things. Whereas we see Concordia playing a little bit back when they play on defense, all in near their spawn, really able to help each other in gunfights. And they're doing exactly of what I said, where if, you know, they're in a 3v1 situation, they're double challenging the gunfights. They're not just picking up gunfights one-on-one like the player in the 1v3 should. And, you know, if you can back off of that, they are picking their gunfights to win and making St. Clair chase them.
Exactly. And, you know, St. Clair, like I said, at this disadvantage. So the little whisper in my ear, Danners, can we get a little update on this lobby and just see where we're at right now? Yeah, so I'm assuming we're just waiting on a couple players to get in here. I'm not 100% sure right now on what we're waiting for. I mean, the lobby did drop, so you might see a router restart. You might see new host, whatever it may be. So we're just going to wait this one out real quick, and we'll come back to you guys shortly here. 4-1 in the middle of Miami Search and Destroy. St. Clair Saints lead the series 1-0 after the checkmate hardpoint. Stay with us. My name is Jackson, and I'm alongside Nathan. We'll see you guys in a second.